Hi guys, Valentine's Day is coming up, which means a lot of chocolate and a lot of sweets. And so you're trying to find something to make that's easy, home, great tasting. It's called the Chocolatey Goodness. So here's how to make it. Okay, so first off, you're going to go ahead and make your cookie dough. And I just made the cookie dough with the Nestle Toll House. Except I didn't, it's right back here, right here. I just didn't put chocolate chips in it. So that's how you make your cookie dough, and then you can just use your hands, but you just scoop in here, just grab some cookie dough, roll it into a ball like this, and it should come out like that. So, I mean, you can make them, this is how I make them, their average height, average weight. So there's that, and you're just going to stick it on your little foil sheet down here, right here. So you're just going to stick it right there, and make as many, however many the cookie dough makes, and you just roll like this, and you just do however much the cookie dough makes, and it ends up like this. So the next step is you're going, after you made them into balls, you're going to freeze them. I freeze them for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So after you freeze them, you're going to go on to your second step. Okay? Your second step is to make the brownie. And I have already cut up some brownie. I just used the double fudge brownie, or the chewy fudge brownie from the dollar store. Directions are on the back. I cooked it for about 18 minutes, and I put a toothpick in it to make sure, because you don't want to cook it all the way, but you want to cook it enough, because you're going to have to push these brownies around the frozen cookie dough. So the best way I found to do this is just this is an end piece, so you're just going to tear off that end piece, and then smush it together like this, and you just smush it together. Now it doesn't have to cover the whole cookie, but it does have to. And then you just kind of roll the cookie dough to press your brownie into it. It's going to kind of look messy after you've done a couple of these. Okay? But that's what it's going to look like. I don't have the whole bottom of it done, but that's the gist of it. So then you're going to have however many you made, and they're going to look like this, okay? So then you're going to take your white chocolate, which I just got the regular white chocolate like this. It's just the almond bark white chocolate, and you dip them in, just kind of roll them around, and then you're pretty much good from there. You bring them up like this. I'll show you one. So you pick it up, you just throw it in there. I take 2 forks, it's easier that way. You just kind of spread it around like this. You pick it up, you can let it sit there or bang it. I just kind of let it sit there, bring it out, and then you're going to let it sit there. It's going to do what it needs to do. It's going to harden, but the main thing is after this you need to freeze them, and after you get done freezing them, they will turn out like this, and I will show you what they look like from the inside, so you kind of get a representation. So you have your white chocolate, your brownie, and then your cookie. And that's pretty much how you make these. You keep them in the freezer, and they hold for quite a while. And they really make the perfect Valentine's Day sweet. You can have them many times after Valentine's Day, and they are great. That's pretty much all you do. It just varies on how long you want to freeze them, whether you want them to be rock hard when you get them. It's easier if they're rock hard for the brownie mix, but they don't have to be rock hard for the white chocolate. So I did use a whole thing of white chocolate. So all this recipe requires is your cookie dough, a thing of brownies, and a whole thing of white chocolate. And that's how you make it. Have fun making.